Oh yeah, you know what that means. It is time for Quint Radio. I just want to take a moment of thanking you guys for tuning in today on Quint Radio. A number of you were asking me the other day, they were, a couple of you said, Izzy Dilger was one of them, Billy Heron was one of them. They asked me, would I ever want to do a TV show like I did on one of the previous episodes of Quint Radio? No. No, I'm not doing that. I've had this idea for a couple years, of making a parody of the Flintstones, the French Stones, meet the French Stones, they're the dirtiest people in the whole wide world, from the country of France, something like that. Making a TV show out of that, but no, I'm not going to make Quint Radio into Quint TV. That would be horrible. You don't want to see me on TV. No. But anyway, so dropping that idea. But in other news, I have my news report right next to me. And I guess I've done Cars the past many times. What is this, the 5th episode? And I should point out, it's a Thursday night. I'm still doing the Saturday show. But I may or may not. A couple times I might do a middle of the week show, but this is one of them. I'm doing the middle of the week show. And there's let's do the news. So President Trump hammered the UN with his speech the other day, and Kim Jong-un gave a report that said, quote, Trump's speech was like hearing a barking dog. Well, Trump said, you crying for help will sound like a barking dog when we're flattening your city, and you know what I'm going to say to that? Roasted! Alright, enough of that. But yeah, so Donald Trump and the fathead of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, as you can tell, I don't like people that rape women and then shoot them. I'm not a big fan of that. So President Trump going after him, we appreciate that, keeping us safe, and also President Trump has secured a deal with China. Getting tangled in the words here, where they will not trade with North Korea anymore. China was their main trade source. North Korea is dirt poor, and they trade a little bit with Russia, but not much, and they trade mainly with China, and now that they're not doing that anymore, North Korea is just gonna be hopeless, so running them into the ground. And also Kim Jong-un had a statement that said, since China is not going to be trading with us anymore, we will, quote, have to flatten South Korea. President Trump's response to that, you even so much as aim a missile in the direction of South Korea, we will flatten not only your capital city, not only every city you have, but we will flatten your country, North Korea, so much it will be unrecognizable by the time we're finished. And you know what that means? Roasted! Ba-ba-da-ba! Alright, I'm gonna get sued for this one. It seems like President Trump is making good deals. Kim Jong-un's making a fool of himself. Of course, he doesn't have to try hard to make a fool of himself. Anyway, someone asked me, would I start doing commercials? The answer is yes. If you have a commercial, you can send it to the radio show address, quint1836@gmail.com. Send me an MP3 of the commercial. Has to be appropriate. Of course, I'm going to view it before it goes on the air. And, yeah, advertising, maybe a YouTube channel, that's fine. Maybe a product you have, anything. But there is, so you are allowed to do that. That is fine, perfectly alright. Send me an MP3, quint1836@gmail.com. That is the YouTube and radio show name, email. Send me an MP3 and check it out. Anyway, there is a new car coming out. The Lotus Esprit twin-turbo V6 engine. As Lotuses aren't not reliable enough. Does that make? Nah, that doesn't make any sense. They're horrible cars. A lot of people don't know this, but Lotus, they say, stands for lots of trouble, usually serious. If you look at how Lotus is spelled, you will see lots of trouble, usually serious. Some people in Britain call it, if you hit something, they will load us into the wrecker. Horrible cars. But the new Beamer coming out, the 528 IS, great car. That's all I got to say about it. There's not even a picture out yet, but the BMW is coming out. There's also the new Benz that's coming out is modeled after the 30s Benz. Now, a lot of people call Benz Mercs. That's in the UK. If you say Merc in America, you better be talking about a Mercury, because if you say Merc and you're talking about a BMW in America, you're not going to get very far. I'd like a Merc. They pull around a Mercury, not a Mercedes. Benz is the slang for Mercedes in America. Beamer is BMW, and so on and so forth. But anyway, the Benz was modeled after the 30s Benz. It's the most hideous car I've ever seen. I hate it. Oh, and they're asking $50,000 for it. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting to look at for about 2 seconds till it burns your eyes out with its hideous everything. So I would not buy the new Benz that's coming out. I wouldn't buy it at all. If you want to... A lot of you people out there are Jaws fans. Let me just get on my computer really quick. A lot of you people out there are Jaws fans and have been asking me to put my Orca boat into some water. No. It cost me over $100. I'm not putting my Orca in water. But if you do want to see the Orca, I have one called the Orca boat, which was, I'm just reading the comments on one of these. Sorry. And it came out, I'm sorry, lost my train of thought. The Orca boat video came out 3 years ago. My voice was so high-pitched.
Hey guys, it's Quint1836 here, and today,
but there is one called Happy Birthday Orca. I put it out on Orca's birthday. Yeah, check it out. Like, subscribe, everything. Also check out Quint1836. Quint1836@gmail.com is, you can check it out and send me an MP3 for a commercial. But, once again, now, the middle of the week shows will be shorter than the normal ones on Saturdays at 11 a.m. So we're concluding here, but Saturdays at 11 a.m., 512-282-1491. That is 512-282-1491. 512-282-1491. But once again, it is time to win. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time.